Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy. Thanks so much for joining me today as I kick off my inventory series. Here are the things that I will be taking with me into 2023, and we'll see if they stick around all year long. I have a feeling there's at least one or two of these that will make it through the year. If you like project panning content, skincare content, or anything that has to do with over 40 skin, I just would love so much for you to click on the like and subscribe button. I have finally met my goal of 80, 80 subscribers, and so we still have a couple of more weeks in the year, a little less than 2. My ultimate dream goal would be to have 100 subscribers before the end of the year, but that might be asking a little much. Maybe 90. Maybe I can get 90, but 100 would blow my mind. I just started this little hobby in July. And I've been working really hard to try to build up my hobby. Okay, so I'm here today to talk to you about my inventory of blush, bronzers, and highlighters. And so I'm going to probably start with the two categories that I don't have a ton of options in, and then end with my blush because I have a ton. Right now, I'm going to save face palettes for a whole separate thing. So these are just going to be like single things. Okay, so for right now, I have 2 highlighters, and the first one is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in Be My Highlight, number 10. This is just such a lovely, light, sweet, reflective highlight. It's not heavy, it's not glittery, which I really appreciate because I don't want to have glitter on my face. So I love this highlighter, and I have worn off a little bit of the dome on this one. So this is a really good highlighter. The other one that I'm working on right now, and I actually have on kind of today here and here, is the Noblesse Skin Glazing Glow Powder, Glass Skin Finish Glow Powder in Privilege. And I got this in July as part of my birthday haul. It's kind of a baked formula as well, and it's kind of raised up like that, and it's really pretty. I do enjoy this one as well. This one is kind of pinky too, has a little bit of a pinky shift to it, even though you can't see it here. In real life you can see it, but when it shows up on the skin, it's not like pink strips, but it's just a really pretty natural highlight. I like it. For bronzers, I have 3 bronzers. The first one is kind of my oldest one. Sorry, that's my dog, and he likes to be in here with me, and he likes to eat things. This is my oldest one. It is like a little mini of the Bobbi Brown bronzing powder, and this is Golden Light. And I have used this so much, and it's just never, I can't hit pan on it. I do have a goal to, I think this isn't a project, it will be, I have a goal to hit pan on this. So I'm really hoping that I can make that happen for this year. This is couple years old. It's not super old, but it's enough. I do have 1 cream bronzer, and it's the Laguna bronzing cream. And I have used this for a few months now. I put a stippling brush in it, so that's why it looks cratery almost. It has a really interesting smell. I don't know how to describe that, if it's a little vanilla-y and maybe a little florally too. This is a really great bronzer for me in the winter time. It goes on really nicely, and it stays on all day long, and it's not too warm, whereas like the other bronzer that I just showed you, I'll swatch that too, was warm. This one is a little on the cool side. So this is the NARS, and this is the Bobbi Brown. Stinker, get out of here. And then the other bronzer that I have just in a single is the Nabla Skin Bronzing Sun Kissed Effect Bronzing Powder, and this is in Ambra. This I do not. Mom will win. I do not really care for this at all. I do have this on today. I don't really care for this because it continually gets hard pan, and nothing else that I own does that, and so I find that very frustrating. And I don't know that honestly this one will be staying around by the end of the year. I don't know that I can continue to fight that. But here it is, swatched right here. It's also really light, so in the summertime that one also does not work for me as well. So I may just try to get as much use out of it in the winter time months, and then move on from there. So those are my very short bronzer and highlight collection. Not too many. Now for blush, that's a whole other story in and of itself. Here is my blush tray. This is a lot for me. It's a lot for one person, but I love pretty much everything in here, so that makes me pretty excited as well. And honestly, I don't know that I'm going to swatch everything because it's too many, and I'm trying to keep this video on the shorter side because I have found out that I have discovered through the analytics that people don't normally watch all my videos all the way through. So I'm going to try to keep it short. The oldest one that I have is this Honest Beauty Cream Cheek Blush. And this is Rose Kiss. This is my oldest blush. This is older packaging, and they have since repackaged their products. But it's still working really nicely, and I do have a pan in it. So my goal for next year is to try to use that up as much as I possibly can. I do have 3 cream. How about we do, creams. I do have 3 of the mini Rare Beauty cream, or probably liquid blushes. This one is Hope. It's kind of a mauvey pink color. I love this one. This orangey one is Peace, and this goes really, really nicely in the fall time. I love this one too. And the last one that I have that's really kind of light and you can build this up really nicely is Bliss. These are very well known for being long lasting and very pigmented. So you really only need like 2 drops. I do like 2 little dots. But this one, the one that's in Bliss, is a little bit lighter. So you could go a little more ham on it than you might normally go. And then I also have a Persona, what do they call this? Multi-stick, blush multi-stick, and this is in the shade Jam, and I love this so much. It packs a punch on my fair skin. This would be so beautiful on darker skin tones. So I can like barely get away with much, and it's perfect for that. I will swatch this. It's perfect for that cold girl look that is so popular right now. So a little bit goes a long way with that one, but it lasts a really long time. And if I do get a little overzealous with it, I just kind of tap over it with my foundation brush, and that really kind of like settles it in nicely. 2 more, so now I'm going to switch to powders. 2 more Persona blushes that I have are the Super Blush in Bubble, and this is really bright. This one's going to take me a while to get used to, but I really, really wanted this color because I knew it was fun and it was something very different for me. As you will see, I don't have a lot of those colors in my little drawer. And I have another Super Blush in Caramel. These are very powdery. One thing I will say, they're very powdery, and a little bit goes a long way, even with these. So you really do kind of get your money's worth because you don't have to use a whole lot to get some oomph going. Okay, I have a Tarte Amazonian Clay 12 Hour Blush, and this one is Seduce. This is lovely. I do like it a lot, but it also gets hard pan. You can kind of see where it's at right there and right there, but not nearly as much as that bronzer does. But I really do like this a lot, and it does have good long-lasting power. Over the summer, I got a sample of the Milani Baked Powder Blush in the very popular shade Luminoso, and I do love this a lot. It's very fresh, and during the springtime, it's going to be a very good go-to shade for me. I also have this Physicians Formula Butter Believe It blush. Pink Sands is this shade, and this is good. I just kind of like something that's a little darker. I don't like to have to fuss and mess with like building something up, so it's not really a super favorite for me. I don't know if I'll keep this all year long, but you know, during the springtime I will, and maybe even during the summer when I am just using that Say slip tint. If you missed my other inventory video, I will link that below. That's great for weekend makeup. So this would also be great for weekend makeup, to me anyway. And okay, I have the last 3 products that I have to share today are the 3 little box blushes that I got from Benefit. I have the shade Shelly, and I love this one a lot. This one's very, very pretty. Builds up really nicely. I have the shade Peachin', and this one is very light. Again, I don't know that this is going to be a favorite for me, but it may be more like a blush topper for me, and I'm fine with that. And then the last one I have is Terra, and this is very pigmented also, so you have to, for my skin tone, I have to kind of go a little easy with it. But if you have darker skin tones, that one would be a really good choice for you as well. So I think any skin tone can wear it to varying degrees of darkness or whatever. Okay, that is all that I have for you today. That is my blush, bronzer, and highlight collection. And I hope that you liked this video, and if you did, please consider subscribing to my channel, where I do all things Project Pan and beauty and skincare and all fun things that I enjoy, and I like to talk about them. So I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.